My friends, let us begin with a single, immutable truth. To unmask a covert narcissist is to tread upon treacherous ground. Like disturbing a hornet's nest with no protective suit, you must understand that the repercussions can be swift, ferocious, and utterly devastating. And yet we're drawn to the idea, aren't we? The notion of revealing the truth, of tearing away the mask to expose the deception, is tantalizing. But heed my warning. When dealing with a covert narcissist, your most powerful strategy is not confrontation, but silence. Run, yes, but quietly, stealthily. Escape without fanfare, for that is your safest course. Let's delve into why this is so. A covert narcissist, you see, is not merely a deceiver. No, they are an artist, a maestro conducting a symphony of lies and manipulations. Their mask is their masterpiece, a finely crafted illusion of kindness, altruism, and vulnerability. They might be a revered teacher, a trusted friend, a loving parent, or so they would have the world believe. But beneath this facade lies a predator. They don't roar or snarl like their overt counterparts. No, their weapons are subtler. A quiet jab here, a whispered insult there. They erode your sense of self like water wearing down stone, slowly, methodically, until you no longer recognize the person staring back at you in the mirror. Now, imagine the audacity, the danger of attempting to rip away that mask in front of their carefully curated audience. It would be like challenging a magician mid-performance, accusing them of trickery while the audience gasps in disbelief. The magician doesn't admit defeat. They double down, spinning an even greater illusion, one that casts you as the villain. Here's why confrontation is futile. Let me tell you a story. Picture a grand chessboard. You, the unsuspecting partner, are playing an honest game, moving your pieces with sincerity and strategy. But the covert narcissist, they've hidden pieces up their sleeve. They've bribed the referee. They've even rewritten the rules while you weren't looking. When you accuse them of cheating, they don't confess. They flip the board and cry foul, making it seem as though you were the one playing dirty all along. This is the game they've mastered, twisting reality, distorting truths, and making you doubt your own mind. To confront a covert narcissist is not to expose them, but to give them the very ammunition they need to destroy your credibility, your righteous indignation. It becomes their narrative of your unreasonableness, your tears, proof of your instability, your evidence, a weapon they will turn against you. You see, to a covert narcissist, their mask is not just a disguise, it is their lifeline. It is the fortress behind which they hide their fragility, their insecurities, their pathological fear of abandonment. To threaten their mask is to threaten their very existence, and they will respond with a ferocity that is as calculated as it is cruel. Psychologists call it a narcissistic injury, that moment when their carefully constructed facade cracks under the weight of truth. The reaction: narcissistic rage, a fury that can manifest as silent, icy vindictiveness or explosive, vengeful outbursts. Either way, it's a storm you do not want to weather, and yet it's not merely rage you must contend with. Oh no, the covert narcissist's true genius lies in their ability to weaponize empathy. They'll twist the narrative, casting themselves as the victim and you as the aggressor. Suddenly you're the one being accused of cruelty, of betrayal, of sins you never committed. And their audience, so thoroughly charmed by their mask, will believe them. The danger of exposing them. Ah, but you might say, I don't care about their reaction. I want justice. I want the world to see them for who they truly are. A noble sentiment, to be sure. But let me offer you a cautionary tale. Imagine standing on a beach at low tide, staring at the waves. You know the tide will return, but you dig your heels in, shouting at the sea, daring it to rise, and rise it does. not as a gentle wave but as a tsunami, engulfing everything in its path. This is what happens when you expose a covert narcissist. Their response is not proportionate. It is overwhelming, devastating, and often irrevocable. Their mask is their oxygen. Take it away, and they will fight to the death to protect it, not with fists but with lies, manipulations, and smear campaigns. They'll poison your relationships, tarnish your reputation, and ensure that, in the court of public opinion, you are the one left gasping for air. So what is the solution? If confrontation is a fool's errand, what's the alternative? You run, quietly, methodically, and without leaving a trace. The covert narcissist thrives on conflict, on engagement. Deny them this, and you deny them their power. Here's how you do it. Plan your exit strategically. Like a master thief planning a heist, every detail must be considered. Where will you go? Who can you trust? What resources will you need? Prepare quietly and thoroughly. Cut off communication. Block their calls, delete their emails, and disengage from social media. Every message, every interaction is a potential entry point for their manipulations. Maintain predictive awareness. Understand their patterns, their triggers, their tactics. Anticipate their moves, and don't let them lure you back with false promises or feigned vulnerability. Resist the urge to expose them. I know, it's tempting to shout the truth from the rooftops. But remember, the covert narcissist is a master of the long game. By exposing them, you only paint a target on your back. Focus on rebuilding. Once you've escaped, the real work begins. Rebuild your sense of self, your confidence, your life. Surround yourself with people who truly see and value you. And here is the ultimate irony. The covert narcissist cannot survive without an audience. By walking away, by refusing to engage, you deliver the greatest blow of all. You rob them of their power, their control, their ability to define your reality. And you reclaim your life, not with a bang, but with the quiet, steady strength of someone who knows their worth. So, my friends, the next time you find yourself staring into the eyes of a covert narcissist, remember this. You don't need to unmask them for the world to see. You need only to remove yourself from their game. Let them keep their mask, their illusions, their web of lies. You, after all, have something far more valuable. Your freedom. Now go quietly and take it.